One of the most important things that I point to, and this is what I was talking about before, oftentimes you'll have people come out and they'll say, here's the price, it's gonna, it's undercutting all your competitors here, you're gonna have the less expensive roof, but everything will still be up to code. And you know what, they're not necessarily lying, but they're omitting part of the truth. One of the biggest things is that the code has those subsections. So for instance, right here along the edge is where you get so many leaks as that water gets backed up. Now you have two different options. You have an option here where you can put this drip edge under the underlayment here, and then that comes over here. It's really not sealed in. That's not how we do it. We do it over the top, but because we do it over the top, that requires an extra product we gotta put on. We have to put on this caulking. Now you'll see we've already begun that process down here at the bottom, how that looks. And that's where you'll see that caulking starting to go over the drip edge. We have to leave it exposed here so the inspector can see, but we also start a short bit so they can see what we're going to be doing. It's little differences right like this that are gonna be why you don't get a leak for those extra 10, 20 years, because it's sealed in properly. Now another thing, as far as code differences, this is an ice and water shield. Now, the code calls for a couple of different options. You can put on, a lot of people have heard of the felt. You can put on a couple layers of the felt, but frankly, it's just not the same product. This here is a direct stick-to-deck ice and water shield. It's a much better product. Either one of them will technically get the job done as far as the local inspector is concerned. But if the homeowner actually understood all of the differences and was properly explained, they'd always want it done with ice and water shield. They would always want it done where the drip edge is over top, and then it's properly roofing cemented and caulked down on there. And that's what we've got here on all the penetrations as well, because we look at these roofs, we warrant these things, so we want them to be done properly. We look at it, how would we do something for our parents or for a sibling of ours or on our own home, and that's how we build them out here. Frankly, our crew had absolutely no idea that we would be out here today, and that's the God's honest truth, but this is what our job looks like. You have everything put together right here. This is well organized, because the thing is we don't know what type of storms would come through here. We have no idea, the weather's unpredictable, but we always want things to be set up in a way like we want it done on our home.